Alright, so who am I here with?
Fat Trel, the one and only. You can't clone him.
Well, I got money, I got power, just got rid of my tap.
Can't clone him.
Can't clone me.
Why they can't clone you?
I'm original, man. I'm a one-on-one, man. See how they stopping and staring? I'm one-on-one. Can't clone me.
What if they make a skinny Trel?
It'll never be me. You ain't gonna as many as me.
So the like that you like big bone?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So is that like the inspiration behind your name, Fat Trel?
Nah. My name always been Fat Trel way before rap. Like my government name is Trel, and I always been fat as a kid. So in the neighborhood, my name was Fat Trel or Fats.
So if you was one day to like go on a diet and work out like that, would your name still be Fat Trel?
Fats. Yeah, they still call me Fats.
Even if you
I
skinny?
got shot, I was bony. They were still calling me Fats.
You got shot at?
I got shot.
Shot?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
I was 19, so that was 13 years ago.
How was that like? You know, that must be a crazy experience.
Get shot every day, B.
I know, but some people don't get to live to tell the story. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I'm Fat Trel.
Like, what was going through your mind when that happened?
How I'm a
How you go? Where was you hit? If you don't mind me asking.
in the back of my right leg.
You have to go to like that. Was it rehab?
Not really rehab. It was a through and through. The doctor said I was lucky to survive because I got shot in the same spot that Sean Taylor, the safety from the Redskins, got shot. Yeah, you a young. But I just had like 3 or 4 days bed rest after that. It wasn't nothing too serious.
So where you from for the people that don't know?
I'm from D.C., Washington D.C., Northeast, 1600 block of East Street, 1500 block of Benton Road.
Dang, you said a whole shit. I don't even know what you said.
Absolutely.
So you like from like near the White House and shit? The Washington
Nah. You know what? Honestly, the White House is probably like 15. I say 15 minutes from my way, from my hood. White House like 15 minutes.
And it's bad out there where you from?
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
So how was your upbringing, you know, being from Washington, D.C.? Because I don't really hear nothing going on in Washington, D.C. except for, like, you know, the Capitol riot or whatever happened.
I mean, I feel you. If you don't really hear nothing, you must not be in the loop. But my upbringing was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't perfect. We had to do what we had to do to survive, man, and help my mother out. So we did what we had to do.
So, like, do you think that kind of molded you to the person you are today?
Absolutely. I believe, what I went through in my past definitely molded me for who I am today, for sure.
Speaking of your upbringing, was there anybody that you were listening to while you was growing up that kind of inspired you to make music?
Yeah, Scarface.
Scarface. Like from the movie?
The rapper Scarface.
Oh, I didn't even know it was a rapper Scar. I'm like you said, I'm a young nigga.
Yeah, you're a young nigga. Scarface. I listened to a lot of Gucci Mane when I was young. Lil Wayne and Rick Ross is my favorite rapper.
Anybody like kind of like inspire your sound, like, you know, like?
Damn, that's a good question. Inspire my sound?
Yeah.
I would probably like to believe that I got honestly, like a rose lyricism with a Gucci Mane trap vibe.
Speaking of rose, I seen you with MMG, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, you was?
Yeah. I used to be with MMG, powered by Atlantic Records. Yeah.
How was that? Like, you know what I'm saying? That must have been big at the time.
Yeah. Nah, I was a young nigga, man. I probably signed that deal when I was like, 22, 23. It was a good time to be alive, man. I was living in LA, young, running around a lot. It was cool.
How was that like when you met Rick Ross?
Man, the first time I ever met Rick Ross was in the club. I believe it was his birthday in King of Diamonds.
In Atlanta, right?
Nah, King of Diamonds in Miami.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that was my first time meeting Ross, man. Like, cool nigga, humble, OG. You know, when he talk, you want to listen because he usually dropping some gems. Very business oriented, good nigga.
Any advice or any gems that he gave you, type shit that kind of stuck with you to this day?
Keep hustling.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, speaking of Rick Ross, stuff like that, like, I overheard you had a foursome with Rick Ross type shit.
Nah, well,
Not like you was around him, something like that, or like it was 9 girls in one day.
no,
like
no. I believe see the confusion where that come in at is that he put a lot of different subjects in the caption of one video.
Okay.
So what I was saying was when I was younger, before I met Ross, before I started rapping, me and my friends used to bet on who could the most girls in one day. Or one time we made a bet who could the most girls in 1 week. One time we made a bet who could the most girls in 1 month. That's just shit we used to do when we was kids. We was teenagers. We didn't have a lot of money either. It was just like bet, man. On one day we might say bet $100, man. I more than you today. It wasn't like we was betting thousands of dollars and shit.
And so you had 9 in one day.
I believe the most I ever did in one day was 9.
How old were you at the time?
Shit, probably like 15.
9 is crazy. You're not worried about no STD or nothing like that. Like,
Man, I was 15. I was not worried about no STD, bro.
you ain't have education class.
I dropped out in the 9th grade, bro. I dropped out when I was 15.
Dropped out in 9th grade.
Yeah, I dropped.
Why you dropped out?
School, I felt like school was really hindering what I wanted to do on a day-to-day basis. School was kind of in the way of that. Like, it took up too much time. And I wasn't getting nothing done in school. All my business was getting done in the streets. So I felt as though, why go to school?
Do you kind of regret dropping out of high school?
Absolutely. Yeah, I do.
Why?
I mean, because, first of all, I grew up too fast. I feel as though every young kid should at least experience 4 years of high school, you feel me? I ain't go to proms, I ain't go to basketball games, football games, the dances,
Homecoming.
I ain't do none of that, bro. I literally went to school, bitches, shoot dice, fight, and leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to experience what everybody else got to experience.
So you jumped off the porch at an early age.
Yeah, you could say that.
So you have a project called Nightmare on E Street.
Two.
Is that inspired by the Freddy Krueger movie?
No, it ain't inspired by that. It arrives from that, but the movie didn't inspire the tape at all. It's just a coincidence. It's a play on words. Because my hood in DC is E Street, so it's like a play on words.
Like Elm Street? What does it stand for?
E Street is just E. Like E Street. The letter E. You got E Street, A Street, B Street, D Street, C Street, F Street, G Street.
Hey, yo, D Street?
I'm from E.
Hey, what do you mean D Street? Hey, yo.
No homo.
That sounds crazy. So I also did some research and I found out that you have 36 different women tatted on you.
Yeah.
That's
right.
crazy.
36 or 37. It sound about right.
What made you want to well, first of all, was they like wifey material? Was they hoes? Was like,
couple of them was wifey material, couple of them was hoes, couple of them was strags.
what made you even want to do that? Like tying a hole on your name on your skin is crazy.
Again, bro, listen, we was young. We used to sit around the house and me and my man Michi we made a bet. We was like, hey. No, matter of fact, it wasn't a bet. It was kind of like a deal. It was like, yo, all the who we fuck with, the toughest, the ones that we got like real a good rapport with, like real love for, we gonna get them tatted. So it ain't like we tatted every other, but the close ones that was sentimental to us, that was valuable to us, we tatted.
Got that good wet.
Yeah, but got that good wet too. But you know what? Now that I think about it, he cheated because he got to like 9 girls. He got to like 8 or 9 and stopped, and I kept going. Yeah.
Did you get do you still have them to this day, or did you get cover ups?
Nah, I got them to this day. I'm a real nigga. I don't do cover ups, bro.
Well, can we see one of them? If they
only one I got covered up was the one because one girl, her name came up in some paperwork, so I had to get her covered up.
Yeah, one of them that you could show us.
Joy,
that's crazy.
Bianca, Jennifer, Bambi, Brittany, Juicy.
Nah, what?
Soleil.
Harley. That's Harley or Harlem?
Yeah.
Harlem. It says Harlem.
Harlem. That's a kid. That's a child.
Oh, okay.
Karania, Courtney, Kendall, China.
Nah, you was a fucking rap. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, shit. So you mentioned the Bronx off camera and stuff like that. Like, what do you think about the whole Bronx drill movement? Like the whole stuff.
That shit hard. I fuck with the music that's coming out of New York right now. Favi, that's my homie. Like, shout out to Favi. Like,
nah, that's not the Bronx. Brooklyn.
I know where he from. I ain't saying that.
Okay.
Favi,
nah, because people gonna misconstrue.
Nah, he one of the biggest like drill artists out of New York. Look, I ain't even trying to get into the politics of that. I'm just saying, like, I'm from DC. Favi, one of the top niggas that's doing it from New York.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that he's from the Bronx. I know where Favi from. I'm not saying that he's the #1 rapper out of New York either.
Technically he kind of is. K Flock and them going crazy now. I know you heard about them.
K Flock and them is going crazy. I like that shit. I like that sound. I love to do the work. I love to do some work with a lot of niggas from New York.
Who would be one of the Bronx artists that you would do songs with?
I don't see, like, I'm not gonna say that I know where every rapper, which barrel the rappers is from. It's just I love to work with a lot of artists from New York, bro.
You mentioned Colin before. Would you do any, like, a song with Shy K or Be Love because they from Colin?
Absolutely. They if we can make some hard shit for the streets and the trenches could feel it, why not?
And speaking of K Flock, what do you think about, like, the whole situation that's going on? Like, do you think he'll
talking about with the lockup situation and all that?
What do you think he'll get
I don't
out?
really speak on other niggas like judicial problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done did real prison time, so to speak on another man's crimes and his charges, I ain't one of them type niggas, bro. I stand on morals and principles. I'm from DC. We don't even speak on other niggas' charges like that. Free that band, though. Free them boys, man. Long live the men. Free the men. Always.
How was it, being in Chicago and working with Chief Keef on Russian Roulette? How was that?
Man, Chicago like second home, bro. Sosa, that's my brother. So, to put work in Chicago, like, that was some real dope shit, because, like, the bond is like this. And Chicago turned up. My favorite city to visit, hands down, outside of my hometown, my #1 favorite city to visit, hands down, is Chicago.
I originally thought you was from Chicago until I did a little research.
A lot of people thought that.
Yeah,
a lot of people thought that. Yeah.
I didn't know you was from DC until you.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that.
What's that you drinking on?
This right here.
Yeah.
This some cotton candy Fago right here.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Cotton candy Fago?
Yeah.
Why is it purple?
This the new cotton candy Fago right here, bro.
The new cotton candy?
Yeah, man.
You sure?
You should try this shit, man. I got this from Zaza in Brooklyn. I got this from the Zaza store in Brooklyn. Try it.
Zaza Exotics?
Yep.
You sure?
What, this?
Yeah.
I don't think you want to do that, bro.
Oh.
I don't think you want to do that, bro.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you want to do that, bro.
Why not?
I don't think you want to do it, man. I'm telling you. You can fuck around, fall out in this motherfucker.
Fall out? What do you mean?
Yeah, man. Your cameraman got to pick you up in this bitch, man. I'm a big boy. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this heavy.
I'm a skinny boy.
I know. This heavy right here, man.
I'm light.
Hey, man, you a fool, bro.
I can't say it.
Absolutely not.
What about the chain? Can I say the chain?
Absolutely not, man. This my brother on this chain. Man.
All right, what about the watch? I could take the watch. Ain't nobody on the watch.
Man, you getting money? Buy me a watch.
Nah, you
come through with the cookies, bags, Yeezys on.
You got the Hellstar.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a deal.
Look,
I got a deal.
I'm in New York, man. I try to put some clothes on, man, because New York niggas just fly, man. So I try to put some shit on, bro.
So I can't.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So what are the chances I take your cup right now?
Slim to none. Slim to none. That's very slim to none, man. For real, man.
What if I take it right now?
It's probably not gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen.
I'm gonna just go reach for it right now.
That's probably not gonna happen, bro.
So if I reach for it, what's gonna happen?
I would strongly advise you not to. Excuse me. I strongly advise you not to, bro. Come on, bro. This nigga crazy.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
That look job weird, like you reaching on camera like that too, bro.
leave you alone.
How Cameron and May say on their show? Pause. Pause.
That's pause for reaching for your drink?
Absolutely.
How?
If you want to drink after me, pause.